Good afternoon and happy Sunday. Today on Let's Talk About It, Journey to Success, we have a very special family that I am glad that they decided to come to us and share their story. We are so excited to have this family. They are a gospel group, actually. And they gave me a little sample of tunes. But before we get into that, let's bring them on. They are Anointed SA, and I will have them introduce themselves to you. And before they introduce themselves, if you would like to join in the conversation, the directions and how you can get to be are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. To be a part, you have to give Facebook StreamYard.com/Facebook permission to allow you to join so they will know that you are watching and we can also respond to your questions. So without that, let's meet Anointed SA.
How you doing? We are Anointed SA from the city of San Antonio, Texas. That's what the SA means, San Antonio. But we're glad to be here on this internet, on the StreamYard with our friend. I'm Raymond Howard, the lead singer of Anointed SA.
I'm Tanya Howard, one of the background vocalists, and I'm Sierra Henderson, also a background vocalist.
And we have two others that are not able to be with us today. And also Kamisha Howard. But we're glad to be here.
We are super excited that you are here today with us. So our first question today, like I did mention in the intro, is that you are a family. Is that a challenge to be in a group as a family? Like, how do you separate family from being in the group? Like that has to be a challenge.
Very challenging. Like this is my daughter Sierra. She just recently joined the group, and she sings, and a lot of time we bump in rehearsal, and they say that I'm Ike, but I'm not. I just like for things to be a certain way when we're singing, but it's not just challenging. It's also very exciting to be able to sing with your family and just do ministry with your family. To me,
yeah. I agree. It can be rather challenging. This is my husband, and I'm sure many people know, and my daughter, and it's not only exciting, challenging, but I also find that it's a blessing to be able to do ministry with your family, and especially doing singing, because I've been singing since I was 8 years old, and I've been in a previous gospel group for over 25 years. I sung with the River City Christian Nets right here out of San Antonio, and learned a lot, did a lot, love those ladies still. But then God moved me, and then we formed Anointed SA. And so, it must be it's God's purpose and His plan that we ended up singing together, because He has sung with other groups, the Wonderful Harmonizers out of Huntsville, and then we come all the way full circle and we're singing together. So yes, it is difficult. He is Ike. I call him the Ike of gospel. Not the abusive side, I'm sorry, but he's very, he's demanding and all of that, and it's a good thing. It just makes us do better.
Wow. And then you said it came full circle. Is it because you both come from previous groups, or because I learned something new about you today?
I learned something. We sung with different groups, and I actually met Ray singing with my previous group out of town in Houston. So we were on the same program. He was with his group, and I was with my group, and then
wow. It's something about that music.
About that
music. But now as your daughter, and I know I'm sorry I keep messing up your name. I know your last name is Henderson, so give me credit for that. But how do you feel as a child, and you're in the group with your parents. How do you feel about that?
It's so good. Like they said, like we do bump heads. I mean, that is, but I mean, it's actually fun. It's exciting to see because they've been in previous groups in the past year, so it's exciting to see that. It allows me to grow with my voice and things like that. Because honestly, this is my first time coming out
Oh,
just singing like
wow.
this, so I'm excited. Yes, yes, I'm excited
Wow.
about it.
So it's your first time and you with your parents? That has to be, oh my God. It has to be
Yeah,
good. It's good, but then it's
it's
like,
good.
oh God,
And
I'm getting in trouble. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I learned a whole new thing I didn't know. Now, how has being dealing in the virtual sense, how has that helped the music group in any sense? Has that helped, or are you able to still do concerts and do things that you would like to do?
Well, to be honest, during the pandemic, we were under when everybody was on 14, has actually it was yes, we were hurt and then everybody couldn't see anybody. It was a blessing in disguise for our group because personally it helped each one of us grow mentally, spiritually. We became closer as a family. We had some challenging times, within the group, but God, He prevailed as usual. And so now, pretty much everything is trying to open back up where you have your different concerts and programs. And so we're just excited about where we're headed and what God is doing.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I I told the group that during the pandemic we were still kind of well, we family, but then I feel would always drop over, and I would tell them that in the pandemic, if you wasn't checking your spiritual mailbox,
Say
then
that.
your next assignment, you missed it. And so I told them that there was going to be a shift. And if we are not ready as a ministry when the shift comes, then we're going to be missed. And you don't know when that chance may come again. So, but and also in the pandemic, the Lord started speaking to me about go ahead and step on out on faith and stop doubting who you are
Oh
and whose
wow.
you are, and allow me to elevate and move the group. So during the pandemic time while we were sitting still, that was a great time for me to really experience uh, uh, being able to listen to instructions that was given from God. So to me, I really enjoyed the pandemic. 'Cause like my wife said, it gave us a lot of time to reflect and to see where we can make corrections and things like that. So I was really grateful for the pandemic because it allowed me to go to my spiritual mailbox and see what I was missing as the leader and the lead singer of this group.
I like that you said your spiritual mailbox. I know that a lot of creativity and a lot of positive things have come out of this situation of the pandemic and being quarantined. And from what it looks like, it seemed like that made your group, or you were able to practice because you couldn't really go nowhere. So you probably just had jam sessions at the house, and that's how a lot of things just came about. Is that what I'm hearing? What's happening?
Yeah, well, we had a lot of time to locally because a lot of our members was out of town, so we kind of basically had a little time to
Wow.
strengthen ourselves vocally and to get ready for 2021 season that we call it. We're walking in our now season. So and all
All
our
right.
praise belongs to the Lord.
That's true. Now, how did you get the name? Because I'm just curious. I know SA is for San Antonio, but how did you come up with the anointed part? For those that aren't spiritually connected, let me say it that way.
The anointed when they well actually the ladies that went down to a friend of mine's live recording, and they went to go see the Williams singers out of Indianapolis. And on their ride back, they start talking about forming a group. And when they got back here, one of the former members asked me if I would lead sing, and I was like, well, let's not get nothing started that we're not going to finish. And so then they're like, well, what can we call ourselves? We just started rambling out names, and then we just all said, well, let's pray about it, and we'll get back. And so then we came, probably about a week or so later, we came back, and everybody came together in a meeting, and we said, how about calling ourselves anointed? Because everybody has a measure of anointing in our life, regardless of what our past may look like. So we just figured just call ourselves anointed San Antonio.
Okay. Okay. That's unique. I was thinking it was like from a spiritual sense of going off of the way your voices blend together, and that's how the anointing falls on it. So that's what I was telling people. So I'm sorry that you have been informed on why it's anointed.
But we like that too. All of that goes together.
Okay. So if you, I'm sorry. So yeah, that I really like that's how that gel together. Now you have some upcoming events that are happening. I know one of them. I came out there. It was storming. I was scared because I get lost everywhere I go. But I was so happy y'all was selling something at a place I could get to without getting lost. But you all you all have some events coming. And no,
Yes.
because I'm not from San Antonio, but I live here. But I do honestly get lost everywhere I go. But you all have something coming up on Saturday, June 5th, or no?
Yes. On
Okay.
Saturday, June the 5th, yes, we're having a turkey leg sale. And we had one, it was about 3 weeks ago, and we sold out. Turkey legs provided by Jive Turkey. Those guys, when I tell you they smoke those turkey legs, they smoke those turkey legs. You taste the seasoning through and through. So we're doing that again, June the 5th, 11 o'clock, 627 South WWA Road. Come on out, get your turkey leg, you get your sides, you have your dirty rice, macaroni and cheese, green beans, and just come out and support us. And I promise you will not be disappointed once you receive that turkey leg.
No,
And
you
then if
won't.
you can't get to
No, I said you won't be disappointed. Go ahead,
Oh,
sir. I'm sorry.
and if you can't get to the June 5th turkey leg sale, you can always meet us on June 26th at the Coliseum Park Baptist Church, where we will be celebrating our 5th year anniversary. Uh, right here at 101 Hub Street. We're going to have at 6 o'clock. We're going to have all the way from Clarksville, Tennessee, the Twin Brothers, and they come here to celebrate with us. And then we also have from right here in the city, in Favorite, and then we have coming from Navasota, Texas, the Mighty Sincere Voices. They coming. They're gonna be here to celebrate with us, and then we also have from Lubbock, Texas, Q and Promise. They come here to celebrate with us, and then we want to see all of you there to celebrate with us. June 26th. You don't want to miss it. Y'all come on out to the place. We're going to do some temperature checks and masks. Please wear your masks. We're going to be safe, but we're going to have a good time in the Lord. So remember, June 26th. Don't miss it. Please go tell mama, go tell daddy, go tell cousin, auntie them, uncle them, bring everybody. Just tell everybody, hey, y'all, come on down. Let's go have this party with the Anointed, celebrating 5 years.
Uh-oh. So messing with the thing. So you all actually have, this will be your 5th anniversary, and you also have a single.
Yes.
So that's gonna be big time.
This is
Have
going
you
to
all,
be
This is an in-person event, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh wow. So are you encouraging people to wear masks? Is it gonna, those are questions that people are gonna ask. Is it you
Yeah,
need to wear
yeah, we
masks?
are. Yeah, we are encouraging everybody. Please put your mask on. We recognize that that COVID is not over yet, and we want everybody to be safe. But we do want the people to come out. We can't live our life always sheltered in. We gotta have. That's why our faith got to be activated. You put your mask on, pray, and tell the Lord, I'm going out here to have some church.
That's true. That's very, very true. Have your church went back in session yet to where they're like not off? They're not doing virtual anymore. They're in person.
Oh no, we still going online right now. Pastor haven't opened it up. He said he praying and waiting on the Lord to give the direction to open up. So we
Wisdom.
patiently wait. I know it's gonna be a hallelujah time when we get there.
That's wisdom. That's a lot of people aren't looking in that aspect. That's why I'm like, oh God,
Yeah,
But I know we can't
yeah,
operate in fear either. So it's kind of
yeah.
like one of those, faith or fear moments.
Mm-hmm.
But I know myself. I'm like, I'm not going in there. Not right now. I'll enjoy y'all on the screen. But have you all got your COVID shots yet?
Oh
Oh yeah.
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Fully vaccinated.
one
You said,
and two.
oh, so you get separate arms. I got them both. I took the Pfizer. I don't know which one did y'all take.
I took
You
the
took
Pfizer.
Pfizer.
You took
I took
Moderna.
Moderna.
Oh Jesus. I took Pfizer, but the first one was fine, but the second one had me like I don't know. I was sleeping for 2 days, and people was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I don't know." But I'm
Yeah,
glad I got
that,
it. I'm glad I got it,
yeah,
and it was scary,
yeah,
but because I don't like
yeah.
needles, but I got it. So anywho, we got. Well, let's get back on subject. Far as your music, what are your plans post COVID? I know you have the turkey leg, the fundraiser coming up Saturday, and you might see me drive by because I know last time it was good. It just was raining, and I
Yeah,
was scared of the storm coming. And then you
yeah.
have the Song Fest coming up too, correct?
Anniversary, yeah.
The anniversary Song Fest. No, you like
Yes.
that's not what that was.
If you want to call it a song
And then
fest, come
that's
on.
what
We're
it
gonna
is.
call it a song.
We're gonna protect
He said that's that old Baptist way. The old Baptists, yeah, the Song Fest. We're gonna have a
the
song
song
revival. Sorry.
Oh,
No.
we also have coming to our event, our new media manager, Mr. Robert
Okay.
Craig, Joy Net Radio out of Little Rock, Arkansas. He just recently gave us the okay about management on. Yes, we are really excited.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a
yeah, so
blessing.
yeah, so I go back and say that the blessing of 20 and the praying, the staying before God as it pertains to ministry. See, a lot of people think that you can just pick up a group and start pick up a group today and start singing tomorrow. It's not that easy
Yeah.
because first of all you got to
Yeah,
be able
you
to.
might have to repeat that again because I have some young people that think that, and I'm like, as many singing groups I done been in. No, you have to repeat that statement again.
Yeah,
The ones who missed it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't just pick it up today and then expect for it to be rolling tomorrow. You have to really just hold on, be patient, and wait and see what the Lord has to say about it because you're not only dealing with yourself, you're dealing with other people. Learn how to get along with people. You have to learn how to be able to be the middleman, if you will, as a leader. How to juggle, how to fix this before anything explodes, and so it's a lot of ins and out. But you can do whatever you set your mind to do. I'm I'm real big. I used to fall out with a lot of people because they feel like I wasn't moving fast enough as it pertains to our ministry. But when you sit back and you really look and you have to understand that you can go out here, people they either gonna appreciate what you're doing or they're gonna talk bad about what you're doing. So that's going to come, but at the same time, you have to also understand that if God sees you out there, whether they talking bad or good about you, it's all about kingdom building,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much what this group is about. We like to build each other up and be family. At the same time, we laugh together. Our hearts be broke sometime together, but at the same time, we give each other enough strength to keep on and to sustain to see another day.
And
Wow.
I also would like to add, also, we didn't mention it, but in October, uh, we're, uh, we're blessed to be going to the Premier Gospel Showcase, which Devin Womack, he's out of LA, Los Angeles, California. He's the host of the event, and it's going to be held in Montgomery, Alabama. And so we're going to go there and represent San Antonio, represent Texas, just networking with groups from all over, and just get, to know people, getting out there, trying to see where we can go minister and who we can bring to minister, and just uplifting the name of the Lord. In which, so pray for us on that big event. That's in October. We'll be going to.
I I would definitely be praying. I might be trying to go with you. I have friends up that way.
Come on.
All right.
But that is, and you all are touching on something that is really important, that I couldn't stress enough, even to our sponsors, our listeners, and especially the scholars that I deal with, is relationships is important. It's important to have that strong bond, that strong family. And even when I see y'all off, when we're not even on like this type of platform, it's always that togetherness, that joking,
Yeah.
and it's okay. And it shows that Black families can unite and have fun together, work together, and still
Right.
uplift the name that you're doing. And so I'm
Yeah.
so glad that you mentioned that, Mr. Howard. I'm like, oh yes, he said that. Thank you, because they don't see, they don't. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't
Yeah.
see that,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't recognize that. That's the important part that needs to be. So, what
Mhm.
is the key ingredient that you're doing to hold that gel together with this music and family? Because you're doing it all.
Um, the key ingredients is really just staying behind. My pastor preached a message some years ago, and he was talking about staying behind the glory cloud. And the whole secret to holding the the core together is making sure that you land before God. Um, Making sure that you are allowing Him to be the pilot, and you be the co-pilot. Um, and he'll do all the juggling. He said if you make one step, he'll make two, so that the steps that you're seeing are actually not your steps; they are the steps of the Lord. But the thing is, and the other part of it is just really believing in what you're doing. I was in a season in my life of, like I said, doubt was holding me down, holding me back, and so I just decided to go ahead and get out of the way and let the Lord do what He's going to do, and He's been giving us that balance. Do we go under attack? Oh yeah, definitely do. But we keep our armor on at all times. Strong believers in that. Like we can do all things through Christ, which strengthens us, and we kind of keep that before the team, and just encouraging one another. That's the main key. You can't operate in ministry with people and you trying to move forward and they're trying to push you back. You got to be able to encourage one another, and as God gives the leader just to move forward, everybody that's a part of the team does likewise. Everybody fall into place. So pretty much just being able to stay behind the glory cloud.
Wow.
Can I add something about family? Can I
Yes,
add
ma'am.
something? Okay, here recently during this pandemic, my husband has a cousin that lives in Dallas. Now his cousin is Timothy Howard, and Tim is a gifted musician. He's a producer. and all of that. And he and Ray had never connected with their music. Well, the Lord took us through some things, and during the pandemic, Tim and Ray connected. And so he is now our producer, our MD. And so our band is out of Dallas, but our lead guitar player is from here. His name is Pierre. So most of our band members are in Dallas with his cousin Tim as our producer MD. So that's why we travel to Dallas a lot. We're currently working on our project, our full project. And Tim's wife was so amazed with what we had going on, and she came to practice one evening. And guess she's drunk. She's a member of our group, and the girl can hold that bottle. I mean, bottle, you know, like Jessica ready bottle. So that's how Anisha House. God just, like I said, during this pandemic, we had to shift us and move us, shift some people, move some people. But God, you know, God, all along, the two cousins. And when I tell you, God is really working. It's going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome. We are so excited.
That's good news right there. That is pretty amazing how music had brought not just your family, but brought like your extended family back together again as well. So
Yeah.
I know time flies when you're having fun. We are you like goodness, that hour went by quick. We're not, but before we go, you know, I do have that request because I don't want nobody to say she got a singing group on here and they ain't even sing anything. I just don't want that feedback. So can y'all render us like a little sample or something?
Yes, ma'am. Let me. The song that we're gonna sing is our single that we have out. I call it our little jingle, but they don't like when I say that. But this is our single that we have out, belongs to you. And before we give you a little bit of it, we're going to tell you that this song was really given to me during the pandemic, and and the song came to me saying that all the praise belongs to the Lord because He had already moved us in in our new season before the pandemic even lifted, and I just started giving you praise in advance for what's about to take place now. So I want to just tell anybody that's out there listening, hey, whatever you have on your heart to do as it pertains to your life or your family's life or your ministry, please, ma'am, please, sir, please, you, please, kid, whatever it is, hey, pray about it and give God the praise before it even take place. But this is our little single. It's titled "It Belongs to You." The song said this right here. Y'all listen to me good. I was in the storm for much too long. Turn it over to the Lord. He came and helped me through the storm. Lord, your grace and your mercy is the reason I'm still around. Thank you for placing my feet, placing them on higher ground. Oh Lord, my praise belongs to you. Ladies, help me sing. All praise, it belongs to you.
Without your grace and your mercy, Lord, I don't know what I would do.
Lord, it was
Your grace and mercy is keeping me right now.
Oh, Lord, my praise belongs to you. Oh, it belongs to you. It sure belongs.
It belongs to you.
All of the glory.
It belongs to you.
And all of the praise belongs to
You, Lord.
all our praise belongs to you, Lord. Go get this. It's on all the digital networks.
Hey man, y'all got my different lines jumping over here. I got one on my phone as people are watching on a different platform, and then it's this one. So this is Anointed SA. I'm sorry, I had it off, but I know y'all hear it. I'm sorry. People are asking where y'all from. I'm like, it's San Antonio. So if they wanted to book you all, or if they wanted more information, they just would have to look up Anointed SA. It's as questions are coming in on my end. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Uh, you can go to our page, Anointed SA on Facebook, SA Anointed on Instagram, or you can call me personally, Ray Howard, at
okay.
210-763-9129. Again, 210-763-9129. We are waiting to come to your city, to your church, to your park, wherever you want us to sing at. Just hit us and let us know. We'll be more than glad to come.
Okay, well, I am truly, truly blessed to have you all on this platform today. You do have some on different platforms that we are on. Like I mentioned, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Um, you do have questions on some of those on how to get your contact information, but you already shared it with us. But again, I do totally want to say thank you for giving time of your busy schedule, your busy Sunday, your practice time, or even your relaxed time. Because, like, I know it's hard being in the music group because I have a musical background, but I'm like, I don't, I miss it sometimes, but then I think about the practice and all the work that you have to put in because it's ministry is hard. Um, but my hat's off to you. And even in your talking, you said something that kind of triggered like my childhood, so I can empathize with your daughter. Because my parents, before we left the house, they used to always make us put on our armor. I don't know if your parents do that, but my mom, that was her thing. You leave out the house, and growing up, you want me to put on my armor? Like, really, mom? She would stop. My mom and dad. So you appreciate it when you get older. You understand their method is a method to it. Because I know when I don't put it on, that's when everything happens. So listen to your parents. They mean well with that. But I have enjoyed you. Like I said, it has been fun. We are actually almost at an hour. See, time flies when you're having fun. Is there anything else you want our audience and sponsors to know? We know June 5th, WW White. Go get your turkey leg. I remember that date because I will be there. What was the other date for the anniversary?
June 26th at 101
June.
Hub at the Coliseum Park Baptist Church at 6 o'clock. We're going to open the doors at 5. So come on in, get your temperature checked. We're going to even have some masks there if you don't have one in your car, in your purse, or whatever. Come on out. We're going to have one at the door waiting on you. Uh, just come out. And we want to also, before we get off here, we want to thank you so much for allowing us to come onto your platform and to talk about us in our journey. And matter of fact, we got a song that we're recording now. It's called Christian Journey. So yeah,
Oh,
Christian
wow.
Journey. So we want to thank you so much, and we're gonna continue to pray for you as well.
Thank you.
That God will give you strength to help anybody that comes onto your platform.
Thank you. And I'm always willing to help, especially, especially in a world where many people don't get the help they need to get to where they need to go.
Mhm.
So I am always willing to help. And thank you for praying for me because I really need it. Some days I'm like, I can't, it's too much. But I do appreciate it. I do, like, from the bottom of my heart, even you just coming on here and rendering a song with half your group. I'm like, okay, they got it together. So yes. So you heard it here today on Let's Talk About It, Journey to Success. We have a family here in San Antonio that are singing praises to God, lifting up each other while doing it in the midst of the pandemic. Please support this family. I'm not saying this because I know them personally, and I'm not saying this because I live here in San Antonio. I'm saying it because it is their heart, it is their mission, and you can hear it and see it in things that they're doing. So I truly thank you for coming on today. If you're watching on the replay, please make sure you pay attention to where you can get your turkey leg for them and where you can hear some good music on the 25th. So I will see you next Sunday. If you are watching the HBCU house party, we will be on Wednesday evening. But if not, you'll see us next Sunday. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.